Alright, my dude. Sorry again for the hold up. So this is gonna be in two parts because one, I'm gonna kind of talk about using your z-axis for tuts, and then the second one is gonna be kind of about turning your tuts into like digits. You know, um, the digits part kind of goes hand in hand in a lot of what I do for the z-axis tuts, so that's why I'm going to go in this order. Anyway, so when trying to tat along your z-axis and really get that depth and the effects with them, I guess the best thing to remember is to kind of picture your wall plane, your X and Y, or whichever direction those go, and just kind of flip it. You're going to use a lot of concepts that you don't use so much up here, but most of them are still going to be some kind of box of some sort or another, right? Mm-hmm. But then you do a lot of stuff with your hands connected. At least I do. I think it looks really good. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I guess to give an example, kind of the whole point of my wanting a video. So, like, for example, with 2D tutting, there's a lot you can do with it. The premise is move one hand at a time, and that essentially gives you the illusion of hinging and the whole point of a tut, right? So, taking that into the z-axis, you want to keep the same principles in mind as regular tutting, right? So, one I do a lot is I'll use this for various things. Well, keep my hands connected a lot. Right. Pretty much everywhere you want to end usually will still be in a right angle. Don't feel like your hands being connected is a bad place to end, just because it's not an actual full right angle with both of your arms. You still got a right angle there, even if they're not. Still very valid tut, transition point, whatever. Right? So, to build on that a little bit, so you're tutting up here. Generally, our hands are always side facing out, never palm, never the back of the hand. And you'll notice a lot of tutters who do a whole lot of king tuts, myself included, will tut a lot like that. Yeah, like, because there's a whole lot you can do with that. Yeah. It gives a whole different illusion and other tricks that you can do. So, keeping that in mind, practice your whatever normal touch you usually do, but with one hand or both. Totally do it with both. It's a little bit harder, but it's definitely hard to get the angles right. Get like right angles. Will be a little crooked at first, or always. Still looks really good. Like I do it a lot. So yeah, practice regular touch you're doing, kind of with one hand, palm out, backhand out, right? And that alone will give you a whole lot of the z-axis, because that is the concept. Except your arm is up or sideways instead of out. Yeah, so practice this. Do regular tut sequences. Yeah, like this. It also gives you the unique transition point of grabbing, right? Because you can do the same thing like this. But even with the little finger roll, looks a whole lot better. Alright. Yeah. So a lot you can do with it. Cool concept anyway. And then from this, you'll be able to turn it into 3D Tuts, Z-axis Tuts in no time. Because now you've got the motion down and you've been playing with it. Alright. Also wouldn't hurt to keep your hands a little bit more connected in some of your transitions. It doesn't look good to do like all the time. Like definitely break it up, but it is a super awesome transition point, and it will help you with 2D Tuts because a lot of these get done connecting your hands since you don't have this as well. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna have another one in a day or two. Kind of talking about turning tech into, or tutting into tech. Super easy once you get it, you got it. But I'll keep this at the 6.5-ish minutes it's at. So hope that's helpful. Ask any questions you need. Love you, fam.